Welcome back. We are here in Inozuma still, ready to go and officially meet Arataki Ito, I think. So that should be fun. Hello, Catherine. How are you this fine Inazuman day? Ah, beetles! Are we gonna get to do some beetle fighting?
Hi, Catherine. It's us.
Probably
Was there
not.
something we could help with?
Yes. I'm afraid that I have another task that requires your assistance.
Okay.
The Adventurers Guild has recently received a commission directly from the Tenryou Commission. The assignment is both urgent and dangerous.
Let me guess. They need a babysitter for Arataki Ito and his gang. Their Shinobu has I have full faith and confidence in Shinobu's ability to keep an eye on them, but maybe she wanted a vacation or something.
After assessing the assignment, the Guild has concluded that seasoned adventurers are required. Naturally, you came to mind.
Thank you. I appreciate that you see me so highly.
Just another day on the job for us.
Yeah. Dangerous, you say? Why can't the Tenryou Commission resolve it on their own?
Allow me to explain. The Tenryou Commission recently issued an arrest warrant for a young Oni by the name of Arataki Ito.
What did he ever do? Don't answer that. Better if I don't know.
An Oni? You mean those big, tough-looking guys with horns on their heads?
Precisely. Or we're also gonna get to see her get her name. Maybe.
That's correct. This particular Oni is quite vocal and audacious, so he already has quite the reputation on the streets. That said,
Yeah.
he has never been caught up in major trouble of any kind.
No, well. Yeah, nothing major. Trouble of his own making, but like the childish kind of things. The endearing kind of trouble.
So it came as a surprise to learn that he has recently been accused of stealing things,
What?
and sometimes even whisking away the people themselves.
No. I don't believe it. Not for a second. Or if he is, there's some benign explanation.
But it doesn't end there. When the Tenryou Commission dispatched a Doshin to apprehend him, he assaulted the Doshin before making a getaway with his accomplices.
Sounds like a real ruffian.
So let Paimon guess. It's up to us to bring this Oni in. No problemo. This does sound like a job for the Traveler. She'll be back with that Oni in no time.
Oh, don't sell us, don't sell it too high. Too hard, Paimon. I don't know if I can wrestle an Oni. Especially not Ito.
I have complete confidence you will succeed. However, please exercise caution. This Oni also happens to hold a vision, and is the leader of an organization known as the Arataki Gang.
Making it sound so intimidating. But I love that. Considering the reality. I'm not too experienced with gang fights. He has a gang, but I have Paimon. I'll just chuck her at him.
On second thought, Paimon will leave the fighting to you.
What else is new,
Last place
Paimon?
Paimon wants to be is in a gang fight.
You shouldn't want to be, yeah. I think that's for most people, Paimon.
We are still investigating Arataki Ito's potential motives behind these incidents, as well as his current whereabouts. But please ask around in the streets as well.
Sure thing.
There will likely be others more familiar with Ito's circumstances than I am, who can provide you with useful information.
Maybe I can find Shinobu. Okay, we'll go ask around. Or that one ramen shop that I have that expired voucher to.
Thank you. I will await your return.
At least I
Ad
assume it's
Astra
expired.
Abyssosque.
Ad Astra Abyssosque, Catherine. Rise up, golden soul.
Well, let's start asking around on the streets.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll learn a little more about this Arataki Ito guy and figure out where he might have run off to.
For sure. And it just so happens, I'm pretty sure Heijo is a detective, so this works out well. Furuya Noboru.
Arataki Ito? Yeah, I've heard of the guy. Word is he did something monumentally stupid and ran off before they could catch him.
That sounds like Ito.
And to be completely honest, I was a little surprised when I first heard it. Okay, well, I mean, not that surprised.
Yeah.
Wait, you mean he already had a bad reputation?
He had a reputation. Bad is a little strong.
No, not exactly. He's just very overbearing in everything he does.
Very.
Big and brash and always making a ruckus.
Definitely. Yeah, he's a special guy.
So, on the one hand, he's a larger-than-life kind of guy. But on the other hand, he's emotionally volatile. When he's in a good mood, he's as high as a kite. But when he gets upset, he gets completely enraged.
You know, I don't think I've ever actually seen him upset, now that you mention it. Not really.
I don't personally see him as a bad guy, but I guess I wouldn't put it past him to get all riled up and lose control.
Yeah, I suppose so. But that's what he has Shinobu there for, to, you know, keep him reined in. What's he usually up to? Does he have a stable job of any kind? No.
You know, I'm afraid that I'm not too sure myself. I keep a pretty good
You
eye
sick?
on what's happening in the city, and as far as I can tell, he just idles the days away.
Well, I wouldn't say he idles the days away. He is usually concocting some sort of scheme, often to do with beetles.
When someone asks for it, he's willing to lend a helping hand, but other than that, he's just out making a scene with the kids on the street or his gang.
Yeah.
If I had to guess, his lack of income finally drove him to do something more drastic to make ends meet.
I don't know. We'll see.
Is it just Paimon, or is this Ito fellow starting to sound pretty weird?
It's starting to sound pretty Paimon. Idling the days away, causing a ruckus.
I'm afraid that I don't have much else to tell you. He tends to spend his time with people a little more lively than myself. Perhaps you could try asking around some more.
Sure.
Okay, thanks.
You should try hanging out with him, though. He's a lot of fun. I eagerly anticipate any time he's on screen. Hello there, Ogura Mio. I still regret not getting to see Traveler in a Kimono.
Arataki Ito? Oh yeah. I heard about that whole thing. I'm sure it must have been a mix-up on the Tenryo Commission's end. He could never do anything so dastardly.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
Huh? How can you be so sure? Is he really as trustworthy as all that?
He is harmless for the most part. I mean, sure, he has the power to cave your head in with his giant bat club. But he's like a puppy. A rambunctious little puppy.
No, perhaps you misunderstand me. When I said he could never do anything dastardly, I meant he literally doesn't have what it takes.
You mean he's not smart enough? Yeah.
Maybe a story will explain it better. So, he used to spend a lot of time playing rock, paper, scissors and hide and seek with the kids on the streets.
Aw. Yeah.
Kids, being kids, aren't exactly the most difficult to outsmart. I'm sure you can see what I'm getting at here. He used to lose all the time, sometimes catastrophically.
Losing catastrophically at hide and seek and rock, paper, scissors. I want to see this. It sounds adorable.
On purpose, though, right?
No, definitely not on purpose, Paimon.
No, not at all. The one time I saw him win, he started jumping around and yelling, "I won! I finally won! I'm unbeatable!" And so on.
That's amazing. I so regret not being there for that.
Then he took the kid's candy as his prize and ate it right there in front of him.
Oh my god. He is amazing. I love him.
Ugh, that's just plain wrong.
It's amazing. He's a special guy.
He did take it way too far that time. The poor kid
Aw.
started crying, so I stepped in and gave Ito a scolding.
That also sounds kind of fun.
He was pretty quick to admit that he was fully in the wrong, and it wasn't long before the kid had stopped crying and was laughing and playing again as if nothing had ever happened.
Yeah, he's a kid at heart.
In fact, the children quite like playing with him because he's always serious about the stakes and never throws a game on purpose.
Nope. It helps that, he doesn't need to throw the game to make, be on par with the kids.
So, I suppose what I'm trying to say is a guy who can't even beat kids at a children's game really gonna be capable of these kinds of diabolical deeds?
Yep. It's, I think I understand your point now.
Huh. He doesn't sound like a bad guy at all. In fact, he kind of sounds like a man of integrity.
He has a certain level of integrity, yeah. Granted, he still gets into, trouble because he lacks in other areas, but yeah, I'd say he has integrity.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. Still, the Tenryou Commission's evidence against him is supposed to be irrefutable.
I doubt that.
So, I'm not trying to condone his actions or anything. If he really has messed up big time, then he should face the consequences just like anyone else.
I'm sure if he did, he would. But I think there's more to it.
Thanks for the info. We'll keep asking around.
Yeah. Thank you for the fun story. Who's the last person? A guard? Oh yeah. This was the jail, if I remember right. Uesugi.
Arataki Ito. Of course I know him. We've been trying to apprehend him recently.
Yeah.
We know he's already left Inazuma City, but with no clues to follow, we have no choice but to commission others for help, including the Adventurers Guild.
You don't like the Adventurers Guild? What's wrong with us? Hey, we don't like working with you, huh? Maybe we're doing you a favor. You should be a little more grateful.
Catherine says that Arataki Ito hasn't done anything seriously bad before, so it seems pretty strange.
Yeah.
Paimon's curious. Is there any evidence of all this stuff he's accused of?
I would hope so. They're issuing such a large manhunt for him.
Yes, of course. Otherwise, we'd never have put so many people on the case. For starters, most thieves will try to devise a way to conceal their identity, but for an Oni, the horns are a dead giveaway. I mean, the whole city could have recognized it was him.
If the horns are the only dead giveaway, I actually don't believe it. There is no chance there'd be any doubt at all that it was Ito, if it was Ito. Like, not just an Oni, but Ito specifically. How do you know it wasn't a different Oni?
At first, he was just one of our suspects, but when we went to investigate, he personally confessed to everything and started trying to provoke the officers.
Really? Huh.
What's most frustrating is that he then managed to escape along with his entire gang. He must have been planning the whole thing right from the start.
But the plan worked. You see my issue there. Did he have a motive? I mean, I guess Shinobu could have planned it, but Shinobu's far too, responsible to let that happen. Nah, there's gotta be something else. Did he have a motive?
Of course he did. Whether material or psychological, there is plenty of evidence either way.
What did he actually do?
He's never had a Mora to his name his entire life, and he's never kept down a real job. Word is that he also takes care of someone in his gang, and that the burden of it takes quite the toll on him.
Who does he take care of? I mean, he takes care of the whole gang in a sense, but certainly not Shinobu. Shinobu takes care of him.
After scrounging for a living all these years, maybe he thought that being the bad guy would be an easier ride.
I still don't believe it. No.
As for his psychological motives, it's a bit embarrassing to talk about, but we confiscated his vision during the Vision Hunt Decree.
Well, I could understand him lashing at you guys for that. Sure. As I don't understand anyone lashing out against you guys for that. It was pretty abominable, but... So he was exacting revenge on the Tenryou Commission.
At the time, Arataki Ito put up quite a fight. It took a huge amount of manpower and resources, and in the end we had to enlist the help of Kujo Sara to finally secure his vision.
Wait a minute, is this the incident that I think we saw in his trailer? Where he was going up to the statue to get his vision back? I wonder...
The vision hunt was a mistake, but we never expected that he would go to such extreme lengths to take revenge on us.
Oh, puppy.
He does sound a little unstable, just like people have been saying.
The motives seem valid enough. Not sure about the evidence. He says he confessed, though.
If the two of you are able to capture Arataki Ito, please bring him straight here. We'll handle him from there.
I still want to know what the actual crime was.
Thanks for all the info.
The Oni's evil.
Still don't know where he could have run off to. We already got word on the street, so maybe it's time to talk to a real specialist.
Sango.
Paimon remembers that there's a detective agency here in Inazuma. Maybe we can try asking there.
Wait, are we going to meet miHoYo? That'd be neat. Hello, Sango. Little kitty.
Hello, we'd like to ask some questions about Arataki Ito.
Oh, him again.
Yeah.
Sure. I have answers. We've already done some investigating for the Tenryou Commission.
Really?
But first, do you have enough Moro to cover the fee?
What's the fee?
I've heard all about your travels. After everything you've been through, I'm sure you understand the way these sorts of things work.
Yeah, grease some palms, sure. What are we talking? What are you thinking?
How much more are we talking about here?
A one-off payment of 397,000 Mora, up front. Plus a further 5% of your Adventures Guild remuneration as my commission, if Arataki Ito is successfully caught and brought to justice.
No, I'm sorry.
Whoa, that's crazy expensive! How did you even come up with the price that high?
Yeah. Without any knowledge of your skills or, chances of success, I'm not sure I'm willing to pay an upfront price that high. I'll give you 10%, but no down payment.
Hold on. I wasn't finished. It just so happens the initial fee has already been paid in full by the Tenryou Commission. All you'll need to pay is the small commission fee.
Oh, I take back what I said then. 5% is fine.
And, as for that amount, I'll settle things with the Adventures Guild once we have Ito. So, from the way I see it, you guys are getting a pretty nice deal.
So you're saying it's effectively free for us.
Now then, to give you the full picture in this case, we must first recount a well-known Inazuman fairy tale.
Let me guess, red Oni, blue Oni?
A long, long time ago, in a village lost to time, there lived a Crimson Oni and a
Yes!
Blue Oni. They were the best of
Classic.
friends. The Crimson Oni looked fierce, but was gentle like the humans.
Yeah.
The Blue Oni looked human, but was reclusive, like an Oni. The Crimson Oni wished to befriend the humans.
This is actually
but
a
they were
really
scared
sad story.
and threw beans at him whenever he came near. So the Blue Oni said to the Crimson Oni,
Akka, I'll cause trouble in the village. You come and stop me. Then the humans will accept you.
as planned, the Crimson Oni chased the Blue Oni away. The Crimson Oni's deeds spread throughout the land, and people finally accepted him. But when the Crimson Oni went to tell the Blue Oni the good news, he was gone and left only a letter behind.
I went traveling. Don't come find me, or they'll treat you as a naughty little Oni. But don't worry about me. No matter where I go, we'll always be friends.
I think I might have actually heard a sadder version of that too.
What about the little blue Oni? Whatever happened to him?
I suppose the blue Oni simply disappeared, never to be seen again. Only the crimson Oni remain now.
Mm-hmm.
But the blue Oni was just an innocent little kid.
Yeah. Does this story... Poor Paimon. Does this story have anything to do with the situation at hand? Is there another Oni?
Of course it does. Otherwise, I wouldn't go through all the trouble of telling it. One interpretation is that the story is actually broadly based on historical events and that Arataki Ito is, in fact, a descendant of the Crimson Oni.
Really? Interesting. Yeah, she looks pretty human, though.
What I'm trying to tell you is that the Oni have sacrificed a lot in the past in order to finally integrate themselves into human society. But there are still some volatile personality traits in the Oni bloodline. Every generation of Oni inherits these traits. So while Arataki Ito has never been known to commit a wrongful act in the past, can we ever completely rule out the possibility of him one day allowing this side of him to take over?
I'm not confident enough in my knowledge of Onis to say one way or the other.
But how could he do that? After the blue Oni's sacrifice? That would be such a betrayal.
That's a very old story. Nobody knows how long it's been since the blue Oni disappeared. We can only assume that they have long since died out, in which case, it would be quite a stretch to say it still counts as a betrayal at this point.
That's fair, yeah.
Besides, the suspect has already confessed. What is there left to discuss?
I still want to know his reasons and what he actually did.
According to my investigation, he was headed southwest. I would bet he's already made it to Yashiori Island by now.
Well, good. Thank you.
The Tenryou Commission is unable to enter territory controlled by Sangonomiya troops. No doubt that's the reason Arataki Ito chose to flee in that direction.
Understandable. I understand. Thanks for all the information.
Don't mention it. I'm just doing my duty.
For a nominal fee.
Wait, Paimon still has a question. If Arataki Ito has given into his bad side, won't that mean he's extra mean and violent now?
No. I mean, I don't think I really agree that he would have a bad side. That doesn't sit right with me.
I could only assume so. Judging from his previous bouts, he is a skilled fighter with a lot of brute strength. Whether or not you'll be able to handle him, that I do not know.
Well, we can handle him in a game of beetle fighting.
Okay, but what's up with people throwing beans at Oni? What use is that?
That is an interesting one, yeah.
Ah, yes. Now that you mention it, I seem to recall that Arataki Ito is allergic to beans.
Really? Oh.
In fact, all Oni will avoid beans, but especially Ito. I heard that just touching a bean is enough to incapacitate him.
Well, it seems like we have a plan to not have to fight him.
If you could weaken him a bit by triggering his allergies, perhaps you'd have better luck subduing him.
Seems to be our only option. Seems a bit unfair to me.
It's fine. He's the bad guy, remember?
No, Paimon. He is a wanted criminal. That doesn't necessarily mean he's a bad guy.
It just so happens that I have a bag of beans right here. I was planning to use them to make some porridge, but I think you will find a better use for them.
I mean, I don't want to rob you of your meal. Well, you are taking in a very hefty commission for this work. I'm suddenly feeling less guilty about taking your meal.
Of course, I will charge the Adventurers Guild a fair and reasonable rate for the beans.
And now I feel even less guilty.
Sneaky. But also, thanks. Let's head to Yashiori Island and
Yeah. Bag of beans. Ooh. We're going to the electric island. It's probably the easiest. The one I have really not explored much at all. I did a little bit, but... I
wonder which criminal mastermind just protested their innocence in court. A liar by the sounds of it.
You, is that a superstition about bad weather? Yeah, oh yeah, there's the god. Serpent from Enkanomiya. Was it Tokami, or no? Something, I'm forgetting their name.
According to Detective Sango, Ito should be somewhere around here.
He should.
Catherine mentioned that he has a vision. Why not see if you can track him down using elemental sight?
Sure.
Look, footprints! Let's see where they lead. There's a camp here, but nothing stands out as particularly noteworthy.
Well,
Let's
let's
keep moving forward.
hold on. Let's investigate. See, cabbages. Ooh.
There are
Continue the
more
pursuit.
footprints here. He should be just up ahead.
Busted.
Get moving! Fracture!
Nice. I just want to get this while I'm here. There we go. Might as well. Yeah, I wanted to say that I need to do the world quest for this island.
Wait, could that be him? Is that Arataki Ito?
Yes, actually. That is, in fact, Arataki Ito. But all alone. Where's his gang? Where's Shinobu?
He doesn't seem to be looking this way. Perfect. Let's try the beans Detective Sango gave us.
I feel really bad about throwing beans at Ito.
It'll save a lot of hassle if we can avoid a fight.
Do we have an EpiPen? Alright, let's throw some beans at Ito. I don't think I quite got him. Oh yeah. He's like, what the hell was that? No. No. We have a full bag. Come this way. I swear, if I get struck by lightning.
Beans!
Poor Ito, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Are you okay? What should we do? Paimon didn't think he'd react this badly.
That's what I was worried about. You don't just trigger an allergic reaction in someone just for the fun of it.
Don't be alarmed. It's just my my allergies acting up. I've got it under control.
Do you? Oh, yeah. The music's already changed for him.
It's all right. I got this. I just gotta tough it out. I can take it. I can take it.
Are you sure? Are you sure you're okay?
Who am I kidding? I gotta catch my breath here. Whatever it is you want, it's gonna have to wait. I need a moment.
Poor Ito. After resting for a long while, Arataki Ito recovers enough to speak.
Need a moment. Woo, that's better. That sure took a lot out of me, though.
Nah, I'm sorry. I really am. I don't know why beans are randomly falling from the sky. Crazy times we live in.
Hey, why'd you have to be so mean, huh? Surprise attacking me like that.
Can never be too careful when dealing with a fugitive. There's plenty more beans in the bag. You'd better come along quietly.
Hey, whoa. Take it easy. Just stop with the beans, okay? So you're here to bring me in. How in the world did you find me all the way out here anyway?
We subcontracted to a detective agency.
Well, whatever. If you think I'm going back with you, you can forget it. I'd walk away if I were you.
Well, can you at least tell me what's going on? They wouldn't explain anything to me. None of the important stuff. Like, yeah, sure, you did whatever you did. What did you do, and why?
I pack a mean punch, you know. I don't want to hurt any regular folks like you.
The looks on their faces. He does. He packs a mean punch, but like I said, he would never hurt a fly. If he can help it.
That's pretty big talk considering all the beans we have.
Ooh. You're the one behind the robbery and the missing people, aren't you? What did you rob, though? And what? Oh, yeah, that's right. Kidnapping. I guess they did sort of tell us some of the details. Catherine did.
Yep, that's right. Me. All by myself. Nobody else.
Who did the real crime? Who? Ito. Who's really responsible? I see exactly what you're doing.
As boss of the Arataki gang, I gotta nab a little food and drink when we're running low. That's only natural, right?
So it was food and drink. Oh, I'm not going to hold that against you, even if you did do it.
Yeah, but nabbing people? That's taking it a bit far, don't you think?
Who did you nab?
Not when their families will pay good mora to see them again. Easy
Oh, God.
pickings.
Oh, God. Ito. You can't... No, you can't ransom people.
And the extra mora means I can, give some to my gang to spend on themselves.
You're also absolutely making this up as you go. Questionable reasoning there. I feel like. Questionable reasoning there.
Hey, what's with all the questions? Like I said, I'm not going back with you, so stop wasting everybody's time.
No way, mister! We've accepted a commission to bring you back!
What did you say, little one? Go on. Say it to my face.
Nice close-up.
Well, mostly she took a commission to bring you back.
Show some backbone, Paimon.
Looks like you aren't gonna let this drop. In that case,
Yeah?
Uncle Ito!
Yeah.
Don't run now. Careful or you'll fall.
What's taking you so long? You said we were gonna have a beetle fight today. Come on, you promised.
Wait. Daisuke. You're not... No, okay. He is... I think we've seen him before, but he's not the Grand Master. He was just one of Ito's friends.
yeah, that's right. Still going ahead. But you see, I've been out here for ages, and I still can't find a beetle that I like. So, just give Uncle Ito a little more time, okay?
He is such a sweetie. I love him.
Huh? Who are they? Are they your friends?
I'd like to be.
Yeah, that's right. I told them not to come, but what can I say? They were just too worried about me. It's because of a little thing called, prestige. Yeah, because of all the prestige Uncle Ito has.
A lot of prestige.
Huh? What are you talking about? We
Paimon, shush. Just let him cook.
Come on, just play along. Leave the kid out of this.
Uncle Ito, you don't look so good. You look like you're about to fall over.
We might have accidentally thrown a bean at him.
That's because Uncle Ito bumped his noggin on a tree branch while looking for a beetle. Uh-oh. It's all good, though. These horns are rock solid.
Okay, if you say so. Granny and I will keep heading back now. Don't be too long.
No.
Yep, I'll be right there. Hope you're ready to lose today.
He's not gonna lose. Well, beetle fighting is one of Ito's greatest strengths, actually. So, I don't know, maybe he can win a few.
Who were those people?
His friends.
The old lady was Granny Oni. She's the one who took me in and raised me. And the kid's name is Daisuke. I took him in just a while back. They're both like family to me.
Yeah.
They escaped with me out this way, along with my boys from the Arataki gang. If I didn't bring them with me, the Tenryou Commission would be knocking on their doors for sure.
Yeah. I had no idea you were so caring towards others. I did.
Right. But if you care about them so much, then you shouldn't have done all that stuff that made them worry about you in the first place.
I don't know. I'm still thinking he's covering for someone. It's possible he was just trying to take care of them. Maybe someone was in great need. But no, there's Daisuke and Granny. They're not the ones he kidnapped, quote unquote, are they?
Listen, how about we make a deal? You two let me go wrap things up with Daisuke, and once we're done battling beetles, the two of us will settle things with a duel.
A beetle duel?
If you win, I'll come quietly. You can take me back to Inazuma City, and you won't hear a peep out of me. Why? Because I'm an Oni of my word.
He is.
I'll just tell little Daisuke that my friends and I need to step outside for a moment. That way you won't worry. Cool?
I don't want to take you back to the Tenryou Commission, though.
What should we do? There is the kid to consider.
You have a deal.
Oh, it's on! I like your style. All right, but first things first. I need to find an Oni Kabuto to battle with.
I have a
I've been looking
bunch.
here for ages and haven't found myself a winner yet, so it's time to try somewhere else.
I have well, actually, no, I used a lot of them up.
Come with me. Saves you worrying that I might skedaddle.
I'm not worried about that. Beetle fighting is serious business. Oh. That's new. 2 kinds of mechanical devices that suppress Tatorigami power. Sacred Stone Mound and the Thunderbearer Mare. Sacred Stone Mound is attacked. It can fire an electrical current in a specified direction. This will remove barriers formed by the Tatorigami's will. Thunderbearer Mare can receive the current fired by a Sacred Stone Mound, fire back out in a different direction. Cool. Daisuke's not over there, is he? No. That almost hit me.
By the way, Paimon's curious. What kind of game is beetle fighting?
What kind of... Paimon! What kind of game is beetle fighting? Only the coolest game ever made.
You guys have seen Oni Kabuto out in the wild, right? Even though they might look menacing on the outside, they're big softies on the inside. Most of the time, they're just sitting there doing nothing.
Like a certain somebody else?
But let me tell ya, once the Oni Kabuto start fighting, they won't let anything get in their way.
Just like somebody else?
The grand game of beetle fighting is a match where your beetle tries to flip the other beetle onto its back.
Hell yeah. I played when I was a kid.
Hey, it's not just some kid's game, okay? There's way more to it than that.
Way deeper than you think. I mean, yeah, of course. I'm just saying I fell out, you know. I've always wanted to get back into it professionally.
I have taken part in more beetle fights than you would believe. At least 800. I may have even crossed the 1,000 mark by this point.
I actually believe
Anyway,
you.
after a while, you can tell a beetle's fighting potential just by looking at its shape, size, and the patterns on its body. But it's not just about all the physical stuff. Oh no, your Oni Kabuto's got to be in the right headspace as well. If it's not up for a fight or doesn't have the guts, well, then it's game over.
Yeah. Also, it's got to look cool. Don't forget that.
Boy, are you too lucky you ran into me. When it comes to beetles, I'm the expert that the experts go to. I'll show you all you need to know.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. I don't know. I feel like I would go to the Grandmaster as well.
But we're not the ones that will be playing. We're just here to keep an eye on you.
Paimon, don't you dare.
Oh, yeah.
No, we'll play.
Yeah, anyway, not a problem. You two might think I'm just tooting my own horns here, but just you wait. I'll make you a beetle expert in no time.
Thank you.
And by the way, that kid has one tough beetle. We can't underestimate it. You have to find a real lean, mean beetle warrior.
Is this the beetle that you're going to use in all the subsequent events and stuff?
Okay, so he's not the sharpest horn on the Oni.
Paimon, rude.
Okay, let me see. There. Let's head to that hill. I'll bet my bottom Mora we're gonna find some major league Oni Kabuto hiding out there.
Do you have a bottom Mora? Do you have a single Mora?
Uh-oh! Lightning storm!
No, that's good.
Just our luck. Well, hopefully that'll scare all the wimpy beetles away and leave the tough ones for us.
Yeah, no, I mean, Oni Kabuto, they need the lightning.
Oh, darn it, they're all gone.
Damn.
Let's hop down from here and take a look. My gut's telling me that there's a king-size beetle just below. Beefy
Yeah.
Beetle King, here we... Look, you see all those purple things? It's
Yeah.
a whole pile of Oni Kabuto.
Oh my...
Now that's
Wow.
what I'm talking about.
No, those are lavender melons.
Huh? Oh, what the... Ah, no, not lavender melons.
Oh, please. This is where
Well,
she gets her nickname.
Even a pro like myself can make a mistake from time to time. It's okay, just gotta roll with the punches. Let's try somewhere else.
Aw, no. Pile of lavender melons. This pile of lavender melons may have been collected and placed here by some kind of animal. They look a bit like Oni Kabuto from a distance. Something up above? Nice. There's some crystals. Tree here. Oh, there's one.
This is the one. This is the one. See? As long as you're in my company, you're guaranteed to find yourself an Oni Kabuto.
It's kind of small. Seems a bit different from the others.
Yeah, it's on the smaller side. But
Is it?
size isn't everything in a beetle fight.
It actually looks as big as his head. Might just be the camera, but you said earlier that size matters.
Just let the expert explain, okay? What smaller beetles lack in strength, they make up for in agility. They usually got a whole bunch of sick moves just ready to whip out when the right moment comes.
Sure, but it doesn't seem to be very energetic either.
Listen, you can never see a beetle's true energy until it's in the ring.
Fair.
It might look a bit young and docile, but that's got its advantages. Haven't you ever heard the saying, don't judge a book by its cover?
Yeah.
Young beetles that have never fought before always go all out in their first fight. Older beetles that have already been through the wars tend to just cower in the corner the moment they see a strong opponent.
Ah, lame. But yeah, I was hoping we'd catch a larger beetle.
Hey, didn't I say not to worry? Come on, just have a little faith, would ya? My experience is telling me that this Oni Kabuto was spawned to be a champion.
Wait a sec. Where's Paimon? That's a good point. I didn't notice.
Right here! Look what Paimon found!
What did you find?
If we're gonna battle some beetles, then Paimon wants in!
Hell yeah.
Not like we have anything else to do. When you hopped down, Paimon flew off somewhere else nearby.
Ah.
This one!
That's the one he takes. Yeah. I remember the red. Crimson something.
What do you think, Ito? It's big and strong and looks like a real fighter. It matches everything you said about a good fighter beetle.
Does.
Bet the one you guys found must be way bigger.
Oh, you got some experience catching beetles too, huh?
We catch anything that we can get our hands on around the world, including beetles.
Nope. This is the first one Paimon's ever caught.
Well, looks like you got a real knack for this. You'll be a fellow beetle fighting expert in no time. I mean, not as good as me, but still.
And yeah, she will actually be a real beetle fighting expert in pretty soon. In fact, maybe even surpassing Ito.
Oh, so overall not that good then.
Anyway, great. With both your beetle and mine, I can tell this'll finally be the one. This time, I'm gonna win for sure.
Yeah. Wait, is this the one he actually uses in his fights? I can't remember. I remember seeing the crimson one. That might have been one we use. We might have just been using his beetle. I actually don't. I can't quite recall. This'll finally be the one. You've never won before? Aw.
Well, you know, that's just life, man. There are so
Yeah.
many people in this world who are talented, passionate.
Yeah,
but it's no
yeah.
guarantee that things will go their way.
Fair, fair, fair.
So many unrelated things have to come together at once in just the right way to make victory happen. There's this word that really sums it up nicely, actually. It's coincidence.
That's amazing. This coincidence. All these things lining up incidentally. Beautiful. A coincidence.
As in pure luck? Guess it makes no difference whether we have Paimon's beetle or not then. Might as well just...
Whoa. let's not do anything rash here, you know?
Yeah. That beetle is a good beetle, Paimon. Don't get rid of it. That smaller beetles know a bunch of sick moves.
I think both of these fine beetles have a shot at winning. Let's just hang on to them and give them both a try. A true warrior never leaves a good beetle behind.
Yeah. It'd be mean to not give this beetle its day in the, on the field to try its luck, its skills, give it a shot at greatness.
Anyway, time to head back and get this show started. Man, I am psyched for this. Woo! Let's go!
All right. Daisuke. Ready for amazing beetle fights? Oh, we don't have a good...
Finally, you're back! Can we start our beetle fight now?
We can. We don't have a really cool stage, though. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, sure thing, buddy. But you better watch out. I brought a real winner back this time.
Don't worry. I'm not scared of your beetle. Go, Stripey Ghost!
Stripey Ghost. That's a fun name.
I've got this fight in the bag. Let's go, Nimble Ninja.
Nimble Ninja, nice. Yes. Oh, yours is bigger. Much bigger. Stripey Ghost.
Huh? When did you come up with that name?
Right now. Any good beetle fighter knows the name is just as important as the beetle.
Come on, you can take him, little guy.
Oh, that poor little thing doesn't stand a chance.
That's right! Finish it!
Oh no, Ito. It's so exciting. You can see it on the traveler's face. Ah.
Oh, no! My little Nimble Ninja!
Aw, poor little guy. Rest in peace, little nimble ninja.
Ha! Looks like I win again.
Aw, I feel bad for Ito being bullied by kids.
Dang it! Ugh, it's my 7th loss in a row.
Seems Ogre Mio wasn't kidding.
Stripey Ghost is invincible. Even Uncle Ito can't beat him.
Well, let's try the Crimson, Damn, I forget its full name.
I won't forget this. I'll beat you next time, I swear. All right, Paimon, you're up. Time to give Crimson Cyclone a shot.
Ah, Crimson
It'll end
Cyclone.
this losing streak of mine.
Yeah.
All right, go get him, Crimson Cyclone!
That name cut on quick. Yeah, Crimson Cyclone's fierce. And even Crimson Cyclone's not the biggest beetle we've seen.
Whoa! That one looks ultra strong. But it's still no match for you, Stripey.
Aw.
All right, little guy, use your Super Paimon Tornado!
That's a real thing now? Oh man, immediately.
I can't believe it. I lost.
Oh, it's okay, Daisuke.
Yay! We won! Ha! Paimon knew Crimson Cyclone would be the best!
You have a good eye for beetles, Paimon. Credit where it's due.
Boy, did that one put up a fight. Woo! It wiped the floor with Stripey Ghost. I know a real beetle trainer when I see one. Way to kick some beetle butt, partner.
See? Paimon's got real talent!
You do.
Of course, Crimson Cyclone has to take some of the credit, too.
Crimson Cyclone's as big as you, Paimon. Look at that. Jeez. Why don't we let Daisuke keep Crimson Cyclone?
Oh, right. Yeah, now that the beetle fighting's over and all...
There's no way Ito allows that.
Hmm?
I'm pretty sure Daisuke didn't have a Crimson Cyclone, at least.
This is for you, Daisuke.
Huh? For me? You're really giving it to me?
Wait for it.
Go ahead, take it, Daisuke.
Really?
When we finally get back to the city, you can show it off to all your friends.
Aw. Look at that, Ito. I expected you to be like, no, 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 it's mine. That thing is as big as half his body. Jeez. It's just the camera, but still.
But will we ever be able to go back?
Aw.
Of course we will. Trust me. I never go back on my word.
Aw. Ito.
Anyway, I got some things I gotta discuss with my friends here. Go play with Granny for a while, would ya? There's a good boy.
He's such a good guy.
Good. The kid doesn't suspect a thing.
We're really gonna turn him in, Paimon? No.
You're from the Tenryou Commission, aren't you? I bet you're here to capture Uncle Ito.
I promise you I'm not from the Tenryou Commission. I was hired by them, though.
Huh?
Hey, didn't I tell you? They're my friends. In fact, they're in the gang. We're practically family.
That's not true. I already know everyone in your little gang, but I've never seen these two before.
Damn. He's got us.
Uncle Ito didn't do anything wrong. Don't take him away.
See, that's what I thought. I think he's covering for someone. They say, so he stole food and kidnapped someone. I think you and Granny are the ones he quote-unquote kidnapped.
And not only did he not do anything wrong, he also saved my life. He's not a bad guy.
So what's the story here?
Hey, some things we don't tell to outsiders, remember? How should I explain? I'm a real lousy liar.
You are, but it's okay, it's endearing.
Ito, sometimes you need to just say what you have to say. Don't worry about us.
I guess. Thanks, Granny.
Red Oni, blue Oni. Ito is a very blue Oni.
Seems I can't hide it anymore. Come with me. I'll explain everything.
No. He wants to be a red Oni. He has the spirit of a blue Oni for his friends.
I'll be honest with you. This thing the Tenryou Commission is investigating, with someone going around taking people and their possessions, it wasn't me. Any of it.
See, that I believe.
I have my own reasons for lying about it, and I really didn't want to get innocent people caught up in this while I'm still trying to solve the real problem here.
That's what I said. Like, the horns don't prove anything. And honestly, the confession, yeah, that's easy to fake. But, because if it was Ito running around doing this, there would be not even a shred of doubt that it was Ito specifically, confession or no.
And the same as you. I just want to avoid conflict at all costs. But it's just not worth it if someone gets hurt.
So why in the world would you say that you were the culprit?
Is it someone in your gang you're protecting, or Daisuke?
Well, maybe you don't know because you're Outlanders, but it all started a long, long time ago with the story of the Crimson Oni and the Blue Oni.
Hold on a second. If you're talking about that fairy tale, we've heard that one already.
We did.
Oh, so you already know. Well, that makes things a whole lot easier.
So, is the story from the fairy tale really true?
Everything about the fate of the Oni is true. The Blue Oni chose exile, and the Crimson Oni stayed behind.
Yeah.
But the other details aren't historically accurate. Fairy tales are nice stories, but there's something they leave out. It's a little thing called the cold, hard truth. The Inazuma of long ago was a dangerous place. If you wanted the Raiden Shogun's protection, you had to have a good relationship with the humans.
Neat.
The Oni are a proud kind, so it wasn't easy for them to ask others for acceptance. Over time, the Oni eventually split into two factions.
Crimson and Blue factions?
The Crimson Oni were friendly with the humans, but the Blue Oni, they were more stubborn and insisted on keeping to their own.
Paimon thought you were two different species. So really, you're all one family?
Yep, that's right. There's no real difference between us. We just paint our horns different colors to show which side we belong to.
Oh. I mean, yeah, that makes... I was sort of wondered about whether that was just face paint or not. So why did the Blue Oni choose to exile themselves?
Because humans were still wary of Oni at the time. The Crimson Oni always hoped to find a way to live in peace with the humans, but the Blue Oni kept clashing with them. Humans didn't see a difference between Crimson and Blue Oni. All they knew was that Oni were hard to get along with. If things were to continue that way, the Oni were never gonna get along with humans. And so, the most revered leaders of the Crimson and Blue Oni decided to resolve it once and for all.
With beetle fighting?
Over drinks, they swore an oath. The Blue Oni would play the role of evil Oni to help the Crimson Oni integrate into human society. But the Blue Oni's leader gave two conditions.
What?
What were they?
First, the Oni must abandon any prejudice they held against humanity. Every Oni was to accept humans in their heart before the humans accepted them. Oni were not to use their strength to mistreat humans, but were also not to stand for mistreatment against themselves.
Okay.
Second, the Crimson Oni were to integrate with human society, but not by trying to please the humans. The Oni were to embrace their own honest characters, their surging tempers, and their awesome strength to win respect from the humans.
Well, you have lived up to that creed, Ito. Just passed with flying colors.
In other words, they were to carry on the Oni bloodline while also protecting our Oni pride.
I see.
After choosing exile, the number of Blue Oni began to dwindle, until eventually, they disappeared altogether.
So there's only Crimson Oni left.
Since I first heard the story of the Blue and Crimson Oni as a kid, I've heard it countless times in my life. Not once did I ever imagine that the Blue Oni clan had actually survived.
Did they? Who?
So you're saying the real culprit was a descendant of the Blue Oni?
That's right. Most people don't pay attention to the color of an Oni's horns. They probably don't even know that Blue Oni exist.
Yeah. Huh. Not someone we've ever met before, is it?
But nothing gets by the Arataki gang. At the scene of the crime, they saw an Oni with different color horns than mine.
Yeah. And also, it didn't have your, boisterous character.
Still, it'd be strange if the culprit really was a descendant of the Blue Oni. I can't bring myself to accept it.
Because the Blue Oni also value their own pride.
Exactly. They would give up their life before abandoning their pride. I've always respected the Blue Oni for the sacrifice they made. And I know the aspirations my ancestors had for the future of all Oni. Our pride does not allow for any wrongdoing. You don't steal from other people. You don't harm other people, period.
Yeah. It's fun to know why you are the way you are. Wonder how many other Oni have the similar personalities to you. Or if you're just that little bit extra.
My guess is that the Blue Oni was tricked or forced into it somehow. But I don't have any evidence.
So you're trying to buy more time, then?
That's right. If I didn't step in, the Tenryou Commission would have definitely caught them by now.
But what does Daisuke have to do with any of this? He said that you saved him so he knows your story, right?
Good point.
He was the one I managed to save from the Ronin after I sent them running from the scene.
Ah.
He was off playing somewhere when they came by and ransacked his house.
Rude.
By the time he came back, his parents had been taken.
Oh, man. They think you did it, of course. And then, you took Daisuke, so further evidence against you.
The whole reason I'm in this is to help this kid find his mom and dad again.
Aw. Why did you tell us that? Just tell us that in the first place.
I never wanted to tell you any of this. My original plan was to knock you both out and take my family to hide somewhere else.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe you could do it.
There's more to this than just one Blue Oni. There's a dangerous group behind everything that's been going on. I didn't want to get anyone else caught up in this mess.
Understandable.
That's everything. The whole story. If you don't believe me and want to drag me back to Inazuma City, then I'm gonna fight you with all I've got.
I don't want to drag you back. I never wanted to drag you back. I like you. You're one of my favorites.
But if you're willing to believe me, then please, give me a little time. Once I find the Blue Oni, I'll turn the both of us in.
Well, I'll help you.
Yep, Paimon too.
The real culprits must be brought to justice. Can't let the innocent be accused.
Just treat it like we're here to keep an eye on you.
So, you... all right. I knew you'd be reasonable. I knew it.
Yeah.
I was thinking right from the start. These two fine folks, they're just out here in the pursuit of truth and justice, man. Yeah, we are gonna get along just great.
We really are, Ito.
Well, I should tell you, though, things could get a little dangerous, so be ready for anything.
Oh, don't worry there.
Don't say that I didn't warn you.
You think Shinobu will show up?
Don't worry about us.
I'd love to see her.
Adventures.
Did she sign off? Did Shinobu sign off on this little plan of yours?
All right, then our first job is to investigate where this Blue Oni is hiding out. There's a victim of his that saw him up close, currently taking refuge at Sangonomiya's camp. I figure we can start by talking to him.
Sure. Let's go. Who is the victim? Ah, hello.
Yo, you must be Masato.
Hello, Masato.
An Oni? Oh no, not another one!
No. Ito's harmless.
Oh, yeah. Not the one that robbed you, though, so, chill. I contacted you before, remember? I need your help.
Oh, right. Sorry. I'm still a bit on edge after the incident.
No.
So anyway, here's what happened. I was just out transporting some goods when a group of Ronin suddenly attacked me.
Right?
It's not the first time that's happened to me.
Not surprising.
Usually you just hand over some Mora and they'll leave you alone. At least you don't lose your goods that way.
Right.
But this time was different. They weren't willing to talk things over. Instead, they took my things and they started coming for me.
Damn.
Huh? That's totally uncalled for.
Also bad for business in the long term. When they do it the other way, they just take a small fee of Mora. Merchant can just sort of treat it like a tax, but doing it this way will discourage merchants from taking that route in the future.
I got down on my knees and begged. Said I had a family to care for, and that my business is our only livelihood. Then I saw that there was an Oni among the group. I thought he was going to be the one to finish me off. But instead, he stopped the others and told them to let me go.
Interesting. Yeah, I think you're right, Ito. This Blue Oni's not a bad guy. How strange. So is there friction within the group?
Yeah, that got them all arguing with each other. His cohort said that I was sure to retaliate if they released me. But the young Oni was insistent that they shouldn't lay a finger on me. Things got real heated. I thought they were gonna come to blows. Luckily, they let me escape with my life in the end. And I scrambled to get myself here, where I'd be safe. I never want to set foot outside of here again.
Understandable. Well, we'll see if we can find them. Maybe even get your stuff back.
So he'll steal, but he won't harm people. Seems he has some sort of standards. Did he say why they were robbing you?
Good question.
Surely it was Mora, right? What else could they have wanted with me?
Maybe, but... I mean, well... Could be who you're supplying, or... But also... You know... What they want the Mora for. Just because, or for something specific.
I mean, I can't say for sure. It's not like I asked. But what I did hear them say was... The goods are worth more than the merchant's life. Or something like that.
Ugh, that idiot Oni. Do you have any idea where they went after they robbed you?
See where they scattered to? I mean, I doubt they're still in that direction, but...
I have no clue. But I think they're pretty active in the Tatarasuna area.
Okay. That's where we are, isn't it?
You weren't gonna go after them, are you? Seriously, I'd advise against it. There are too many of them, and they're all heavily armed.
No worries. We're tough. Well, I'm tough. And Mr. Oni here is... He's pretty tough, too.
Don't worry. It's just a bunch of no-name scumbags. I got a whole laundry list of scores to settle with them. If these two islands are where they tend to hang around, we're sure to run into them at Nazuchi Beach sooner or later.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we could just hang around there for a while. Yeah, because if they hang around both islands, yeah, they have to basically go through here. Unless they take a boat.
They gotta pass through here sometime. Let's just hang tight for a while.
Sure thing.
If I'm not mistaken, they'll be showing up any time now.
Like a few days, minutes, hours, weeks.
Yeah, things might get a little rough, so we better be prepared.
You mean I better be prepared, Paimon? You repeatedly refuse to engage in combat. I keep offering, you keep refusing. I don't know why. I think you'd be tough with your little Paimon fists. I could even use you as a weapon.
Oh, here they come!
Hey, a few Ronin.
Yeah, there they are. And one of them has horns.
One of them had red eyes.
All right, it's go time. Let's get him.
Oh yes, I'm Ito. He's got his main weapon too, nice.
Looks like you fellas aren't going down without a fight. Fine by me. Let's fight first, talk later. Can't get... Finally,
No, reinforcements.
It's a lucky day. How's this?
That's right, it taunts them.
Shaken and stirred!
I'd like to get his burst up, his ultimate. Still no.
Let's roll.
There we go.
Oni coming through. More.
Nice. All right. Don't run away.
Don't even think about running.
It's okay. We're not
It's
enemies.
Me, Arataki Ito, descendant of the Crimson Oni.
I know who you are.
Oh?
From the day we are born, every blue Oni knows their purpose. We all know our fate is one of self-sacrifice.
Okay.
But what about the Crimson Oni, You don't know anything about us. Not our miserable history, or any of our names. Mine's Takuya, by the way. But you don't even care, do you?
Oh, no, Ito would absolutely care.
Because those who get sacrificed should be forgotten, right?
No, you're wrong. I never knew the Blue Oni had survived to this day, and the moment I found out, I was determined that I would find you.
Aw.
Since you remember the pact between our two factions, I assume you also remember the pride we share as Oni. So my question is, how could a proud Oni like yourself go and abuse the weak and plunder the innocent? Why break the oath that our kind swore all those years ago?
Jaded?
Huh? What's so funny?
Who are you to talk about pride and oaths with me? The Blue Oni gave up everything, just so the Crimson Oni could live peacefully in human society.
Right.
But let me ask you, Arataki Ito, what exactly do you contribute to human society?
I mean, fun? He's a fun guy?
You're a blundering fool who can't hold down a real job, a laughingstock of the town, and worse still, you let them get your vision during the Vision Hunt decree. Protecting the Oni pride? Ha! You wouldn't know how if you tried.
No. Being too harsh on Ito.
You're a disgrace to the Oni kind.
Hey, come on. None of that stuff's a big deal. I mean, you're really hanging me out to dry here, man.
Aw, poor Ito.
Since when do you care what other people think? You just do whatever you want. It's not like anyone can stop you.
Well, one person can stop him.
But do you have any idea of the kind of life my kin and I have lived while you've been hanging around in human society?
You know, I don't think you have to keep that role anymore. You're long past the time when, it was necessary.
We were cut off from the rest of the world. We severed all contact with it. And since then, we've had no place to live, no stable source of food.
Surprised you didn't require the Crimson Oni to, keep you supplied in that time. You know, for that reason.
No clothing, no medicine, nothing. Besides the oath we swore to uphold in our so-called Oni pride, we had nothing.
So, that's why you joined a band of thieves?
That's right. Why should I accept that life? Is holding fast to a worthless oath supposed to help me provide for my family and friends? I've abandoned our Oni pride. It's meaningless. I want to live.
So, you know, become a Crimson Oni.
I've given everything that I've stolen from humans to my community. What I've taken will at least keep them from starving and ease their pain.
Oof.
That's what matters most to me.
You don't need to go to such extremes.
Yeah, and besides, the Blue Oni sacrificed themselves so that Oni could be accepted as part of human society. If people see Oni causing trouble again, then that'll defeat the whole purpose of the sacrifice you made.
You make a good point. But Arataki Ito's the one who needs to get that into his thick skull.
Specifically Ito? Is he the only Crimson Oni? Can't be. Just the only one we see.
The Blue Oni are the bad guys, so we're expected to do bad things. Our actions won't tarnish the reputation of the Crimson Oni. Unless, of course, this bonehead decides it'd be a great idea to take all the blame for himself, completely destroying the trust between humans and the Crimson Oni in the process.
He does act without thinking sometimes.
He's the one that wasted the sacrifice we made.
Huh? Well, I only had to do that because of you. I couldn't just stand back and let the Tenryo Commission drag you away.
You should get your priorities straight.
His priorities are protecting people.
The Blue Oni are history, all right? Forget about us. The Crimson Oni are the ones who must live on.
More self-sacrifice. You want to die out?
Why couldn't you have just stayed out of this?
Were you trying to get the Tenryou Commission to come to the Blue Oni and, like, capture them or wipe them out or what?
There they are. Seize them.
Oh no! It's the Tenryou Commission!
Damn it.
Forget it. This was a waste of time anyway. Look, I don't expect you to understand me, but you could at least take a look in the mirror sometime.
Hey! Hey!
Ah, shoot.
He got away! Uh-oh, we need to get out of here too!
It's too late, Paimon. We're surrounded. Well, I guess we could get out of it if we wanted to abandon Ito, but we would never do that.
We can't get caught here. Looks like I'm up to bat. Just wait here, and we'll escape together when the time's right.
Sure.
Whatever you do, don't attack any of the Tenryou Commission, or they'll be after you too.
No, but I'm not gonna let you take this all on yourself.
Who goes there? Come on, men. He won't get away this time. Just
Oh,
give
he
yourself
will.
up, Arataki Ito.
You don't stand a chance. Oh, here it comes.
It's showtime!
I must withdraw. I must withdraw.
All right, Ishizaki. Gotcha.
Man, they really came out in force today. I'm kind of flattered the Tenryou Commission sent so many.
Yeah, it's a testament to your strength.
But I still haven't completely recovered from the bean attack earlier.
That's it.
I'm starting to
Sorry.
lose my edge here.
I'm sorry, okay? Beans sometimes fall from the sky. We shouldn't blame anyone for such a natural phenomenon. Why don't you let us explain the situation to them?
No, no way. All that would do is send them after our Blue Oni friend instead. But I have to settle things with him first, man to man.
Then what should we do? The Tenryou Commission's about to arrest you!
No choice but to keep kicking some Tenryou butt.
Go for it, I know you can.
Hey, boss. Thought you'd have all the fun without
Ah,
us.
yes. The gang.
Granny Oni sent us. We're here to lend a hand.
Haha.
Maybe we can't take him, but we can sure slow him down. Now's your chance. Go!
You're good guys.
Hey, I told you to stay out of this one.
Well, we're in it now. Come on, there's no time.
Yeah, you inspire loyalty in your men.
Go, do what you gotta do, boss.
All right then. Watch yourselves. Soon as I'm done, I'm coming back for you. Come on, you two. Time to roll.
Don't let them get away. After them.
You're dealing with the Arataki gang now.
Hey, you guys want some of this? There's plenty to go around.
Don't stab
Run
them.
for it, boss.
They're harmless. All
As
right.
boss of the Arataki gang, getting rescued by my own
There's
boys
the footprints.
feels pretty humiliating.
They love you.
I promise to never let you down, boys. All right, we've got some footprints to follow. Let's find Takuya.
It was real touching and all what they did, but those few guys weren't much of a gang.
No.
Hey, it takes Mora to run a gang, okay? They're all I've got for now.
Yeah. And, well, you still have Shinobu.
Is it just me, or are there more and more footprints here?
There's a lot of them.
At least we know we're headed the right way. Let's see what else we can find ahead. A wrecked cart and some goods.
Hey.
Look alive, we've got company. they definitely don't want us going any further.
No, they do not.
Let's see what's waiting for us up ahead.
A bunch of blue oni?
Huh. Besides the footprints, there are other signs of life here too. Must be plenty going on around here. Let's investigate. They couldn't have just disappeared into thin air. Yeah, unless they're all ninjas or something.
I doubt it. We've met a ninja.
Hidden entrance, yes! All right, I think we just found their hideout. This is gonna be where they keep all the people they took.
Maybe. That or it's all the blue oni.
Paimon thinks Takuya's probably in there as well.
Before we go in, I have a question.
Huh?
What is it, traveler?
Fire away.
Did you really understand where Takuya was coming from?
Of course I did. Come on, I'm not that dumb.
I mean, I don't actually really. It's weird. He resents the sacrifices people have made, but I guess wants it to continue and just really wants the Crimson Oni to make it worth it. And he feels they aren't doing such, or Ito specifically.
But it takes a world-class blockhead like Takuya to think his ideas are actually gonna work. So I'm here to save him no matter what.
All right, that's good to hear.
Huh? What were you two talking about? Are you keeping Paimon in the dark again?
It's okay, Paimon. Just follow along.
Let's go.
Doesn't answer. All right, crumbling guilt. After a round of pursuit, you and Ito have reached the Ronin hideout. Only by breaking through the obstacles that lie ahead can you resolve the misunderstanding between the Crimson Oni and the Blue Oni. Ooh, can I have a Ito? No. I can have
Sure.
you, though. Though, actually, maybe we will get Ito. It's a trial. Yeah, good. Hey, guys.
Whoa! This place is huge! Pretty fancy for a hideout.
All acquired by less than legitimate means, no doubt. All the more reason we gotta put an end to this.
Sure.
Busted.
To the ferry.
They don't stand a chance. Hey, guys.
The stairs are over there. We can't go up if we can't reach them.
Oh, that's why.
No problemo. That'll be what this mechanism's for.
It's to make things harder for us.
Finally,
Not sure what we need the Geo yet for.
Oh, it's moving!
Oh, fun.
See? What did I tell you? Just trust my instincts.
That's dangerous, though, to trust your instincts. Specifically, to trust your instincts. Damn it. See, what did I just say? That's what happens when I trust your instincts. I want to fly down there.
it's my lucky day.
Attaboy!
Perfect distance.
By royal decree.
Quietly now.
More. There's more.
Did I lose
No more.
my,
To the ferry.
Nice. Oh. Because that one was draining my energy. Because I thought Yellen had a full burst, but then she suddenly didn't. Anything up here?
Yeah.
Maybe? Yes. Nope, just the chest. Fair enough. Hopefully I don't get caught in anything again. There we go. Now I'll still fall through. Wait a minute. But do I want to go over there? Can I change that? Good. We'll do that way first.
Take it easy.
Oh, yeah, there's another one up here. Oh. Is there a reason for this? I guess not. Maybe we'll see one. I think it's just to get back down here quicker for some reason. Or... oh, I see why. Because then I could have done this. Wait. And then jump down there. I don't know. That seems pointlessly roundabout. Oh, whoops. Ran right past the traps. Are there any more? Hey, Ronan.
Look at all the people locked up in here.
Oh, jeez.
He must be holding on to them for leverage. All right, let's get him out of here.
Yeah. Damn.
Busted. Here comes the catch.
To the ferry, finally. To the ferry. There's more. Finally,
Poor guys. Free everyone inside. You're all okay? Damn, they kidnapped a lot of people.
All right, you're all free to go now. Quick, get to safety.
Sorry, but have you seen our little boy?
Daisuke.
We're awfully worried about him.
Yeah, he's okay. Also, be careful with that haircut. It's kind of, if you're a mother, it marks you for death.
Calm down, dear. We don't even know if he was taken here or not.
But oh, my little Daisuke.
Oh no, he's okay. Ito here protected him.
Oh, you must be Daisuke's parents.
Yes, that's right. Have you seen him? Where is he? Is he all right?
He's perfectly safe. Sort of. I mean, he's on this island with a lot of lightning and stuff, but he's probably safe.
Don't worry, he's safe and sound. Someone's looking after him now on Yashiori Island. I can show you where on the map. He's been worried about you. I bet he'll be relieved to see you.
Aw.
You were the one who saved him? Oh, thank you, thank you!
No. He's the one you should be thanking.
No, please, no. No need to thank me. It's my pleasure, really. It's just who I am. It's what I do.
It is. He's just a good guy.
Before you go calling me a hero, let me ask you this. Wouldn't any other self-respecting guy who saw another person in danger have done the exact same thing?
Not necessarily. Not everyone, but good people like you, yes.
Really? Just one little compliment and it goes straight to his head.
Why do they see so many people? That is, yeah. Were they gonna ransom them off? I don't know.
These vagrants are insatiable. They'll do anything for money.
I mean, that was just the lie Ito made up.
No one dares stand up to them for fear of what they might do.
Would they really do anything drastic?
No, actually, because one of the guys, the one with Oni horns on his head, has always shielded us so far.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like he wants to be a Crimson Oni. I don't know. It's weird.
Oh, in fact, his horns look just like the ones this guy has.
No, the different guy.
At night, he would secretly bring us food and water.
Aw.
I don't understand what he was trying to do.
He's a complicated fella, it seems.
Are you a friend of his? Or perhaps a relative?
Distant relative, maybe?
Relative, I guess.
Oh, maybe there's something secretly troubling him. He seemed different from the rest of the gang. They seem like heartless crooks, but I'd say he comes across more like a confused child who made some poor choices.
Yeah. Sometimes that's Ito as well. I think it might just run in the family.
Let me put it this way. There are a few things he needs to straighten out in his head, and I'm here to point him in the right direction.
Point. Because of his pointy horns.
I'm glad to hear that. He's lucky to have family like you.
No, he is. He doesn't know it yet, but he is.
Don't worry. He'll be in my trusty hands. I'll help him see the light. Anyway, you should scram. It's still not safe here.
Yes, thanks again. You've rescued our entire family. We are indebted to you.
No, it's okay. Especially considering, you know, they've already had most of their stuff stolen.
Child that made some poor choices. Anyway, let's get going, while we still have time.
I mean, I think that sounds right. Just a young guy, young kid who made some poor choices.
Can't catch me!
Well, that's where we came. Still not sure I fully agree with the Blue Oni continuing to sacrifice themselves like this. This... Oh. Wait. Huh. Oh, that door wasn't open before. Okay. I see. Now it is.
Can't catch me!
And now that other one makes more sense. The knob up there. Maybe? Actually, that's where we're supposed to go. Wait. Okay, never mind. It also still doesn't make sense. I take that back.
Can't catch me!
Let's go beat some sense into this Blue Oni. And nothing further up there. Chest, no?
This is the place. The jig's up! Surrender while you can!
Yeah. No gacha.
weakness. Come, sever Night.
Light blade. Let's roll. Oni coming through. Hey, I wasn't ready. Light blade. Bam! I will have order.
I'll finally building back up his
Attaboy!
his energy. And of course for a fight.
You think you've won, don't ya? So naive. This is my home turf.
Nice voice modulation.
I'll let you in on a little secret. A long time ago, I picked up this rare paper charm. It's very precious to me.
A rare paper charm. Okay. And?
What makes it so special is that if you tear one piece, the other piece starts tearing too.
Is that the source of his scar? There.
Newsflash, don't care about your cute little origami obsession.
Yeah.
You better stay where you are and let me finish. Aren't you curious what the other piece is used for?
A little.
I'll tell you. It's now the critical component of a mechanism, and when it gets torn, this place goes up in smoke.
Oh.
Yeah, the whole hideout is rigged with explosives and ready to blow.
You'd be killing yourself too.
What? You're gonna blow this whole place up?
Yeah, you'll get yourself killed too.
Oh, don't worry about me. I made sure that I've got an escape route. The rest of you, though, you're gonna be buried deep among the rubble.
I mean, you are within grabbing range, buddy. You won't be escaping anywhere. You'll just die. Don't be stupid.
You've had your fun. Now it's goodbye.
I mean, I know you're a villain. Inherently, you have to have been stupid to end up where you currently are, but... Did you steal his paper?
My paper charm! Where's my paper charm?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you looking for this?
Nice.
Yes, that's it. But when did you...
Hey, it floats.
I snatched it earlier, to stop you from doing anything hasty.
Way to go, Takia.
Why, you... And now you're going to betray me?
I mean, probably was always planning on it.
You're one to talk. What about burying everyone here? If you ask me, that sounds like you've already betrayed our agreement, no?
Not to hurt anyone.
Just give it here!
No, how about we kick your ass?
You done talking now? Huh? You sure? Great, because I'm done listening.
Yes. Get him, Ito.
Great work, Takuya. You arrived in the nick of time.
Arrived? He was already here.
Stay away from me.
What's the matter?
Huh?
I said stay away, or I'll tear the paper charm.
Damn it, Takuya, you're being silly.
Hey, oh, okay. Fine. Just calm down. What are you doing?
Just because I won't let him blow this place to bits doesn't mean that I won't do it myself.
It would be a little weird for you to do it yourself.
Unless you want to get buried, you should leave this place now. Take everyone here and get out!
What is your goal, Takuya?
You won't go through with it. If you were that cruel, then why bother protecting every person you've come across? Huh?
Brings up a good point, Takuya.
I'm not here to reason with you. Go! Just get out of here!
Not without you explaining.
This sacrifice is mine to make. Mine alone! Why couldn't you just stay out of it?
Oh, you have a, I don't know if it's a hero complex or... That's not quite right. Sacrificial hero complex, almost.
No one needs to sacrifice themselves.
Thank you.
All right, then you tell me. What am I supposed to do?
Live?
I've tarnished our Oni pride and abandoned our ancestors' oath. Only sacrifice can restore my pride now.
But what use is pride if you're dead?
I chose this path so I could provide for my fellow Oni. I was ready to die from the very beginning.
Aw.
This is between us blue Oni. But you... If it wasn't for you, everything would have worked out perfectly.
No, it would not have worked out perfectly. You'd probably be dead. Maybe imprisoned, if you're lucky.
They're here. We won't let them slip away this time.
Damn it. Tenryo Commission. Will you stop that?
Uh-oh, there's nowhere else to run.
Get in the way.
Hey, Tenryo Commission! I'm the one you're looking for. I did it. I'm behind everything. Arataki Ito is innocent.
Well, he's still guilty of kicking their asses, I guess, but they had it coming.
You're the ones in charge of detaining criminals in human society, right? I'm sure you can tell who the criminal is here.
Huh? It's like he's trying to reenact the fairy tale, sacrificing himself for the Crimson Oni.
That is explicitly what he's trying to do. And yes, we can all tell who the real criminal here is. The one who's lying down there clutching his face.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. It's me you've been looking for, and here I am. How are you ever gonna report back without capturing me?
Stop fooling around, Ito.
Listen, Takuya, sacrificing yourself won't solve anything.
Yeah.
Your sacrifice can't protect me or your fellow Oni, and giving up your life isn't gonna make theirs any longer. Sacrificing yourself is one way to escape your fate, but the only one you'll be setting free is yourself.
He brings up a point, Takuya.
Listen to me. You want to be the tough guy? Huh? Well, this is the coward's way out. Don't let your sacrifice stain our Oni pride.
We have someone we can give up.
The Blue Oni have been scraping the bottom of the barrel all these years, so let's give them a new beginning.
In fact, the one who actually is legitimately responsible, even. Let's just say he was wearing horns at the time.
We've made mistakes, but we can make up for them. Fate hasn't been kind to the Oni? Well then let's tear it up and start over.
Hell yeah.
But before any of that can happen, you need to get yourself behind me and forget about all that self-sacrifice stuff.
Ito, don't go kicking the Tenryo Commission's ass even harder. Then they actually will come after you for real.
Now let's go. But we're not done talking about this. Takuya!
Come on, Takuya. Don't do it. Oh no, he's gonna do it. Damn it. Uh-oh. Ah, damn it. No, Takuya.
I'll take care of this. There are still people in danger. Go, help them.
Nice rock, fellas.
Hey, I got this. Come on.
Love the theme for Ito.
Forget about me! Just go! It's what I deserve!
You think he's gonna forget about you? You don't know him at all. Yes! Punch that rock. Oh. Ah, shoot. He's amazing.
We managed to save everyone. But
Well, the people who matter. I'm hoping the leader there of the Ronin didn't escape.
what about Ito and Takuya? Paimon hopes they're all right.
Just wait a little longer. Ito said he could take care of it. See, there he is.
Look! It's Ito and Takuya!
That was epic, Ito. Well done.
That's gonna hurt tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what happens when you punch rocks.
What's up with the looks on your faces? I said we'd be okay, didn't I?
Yeah, I believed in you even if these two didn't.
I'm sure I'd be looking a whole lot sharper right now if it wasn't for that brutal bean attack of yours earlier.
He will never forgive us. I'm telling you, beans fall from the sky. It's no one's fault. I don't know what you're talking about. Have you never read Jack and the Beanstalk? Wait, no, Bean... Well, I'm just happy you made it out alive.
Why? Why would you do this for me?
Because you deserve it.
I'm the guilty one here. I don't deserve this.
No, but you do.
Because we're Oni, that's why. We share the same blood, brother.
You're a good man. Clearly. You just got mixed up in stuff you really shouldn't have.
Our parents and their parents before them never taught us that it was okay to abandon family in need.
Hell yeah. Also, you know, if you hadn't gotten yourself mixed up in this, a lot of people probably would have been hurt. I mean, this organization wasn't, you know, acting because of you. They would have kidnapped these people regardless and probably killed them, from what I hear.
I just wish you'd come to find me sooner. If you knew about me all along, then you should have come and asked me for help. I never would have dreamed of turning you away.
Yeah. You would have provided food and stuff if you needed it.
The Blue Oni disappeared so that they wouldn't bring trouble to the Crimson Oni. If I came to you for help, wouldn't that just undo everything the Blue Oni have done?
You know, I always felt the moral of that story wasn't that the Blue Oni made a good choice. I mean, that one's always been a difficult story. But no, the Blue Oni is a tragic figure, but that story is a sad story, not one to be emulated.
Not to me. I've always respected the Blue Oni for their sacrifice. Nothing they did was in vain. It's only because of them that we have survived to see today, and built a world where Oni and humans can live side by side. Honestly, everything that I have now, I owe to the Blue Oni. And let me tell you, the Inazuma of today wouldn't see you as a villain just because of the color of your horns.
Yeah, there's really no need for them to sacrifice themselves these days. Even if they did in the past.
You say all that, but in spite of everything, you're barely getting by.
That's just Ito. Really.
That's just how I roll, man.
Yeah. He is living his best life. He's just enjoying everything. And I love him.
You remember the pact, don't you? We're not supposed to suck up to the humans. We're supposed to earn their respect.
And he earns it. In his own way.
Every member of the Arataki gangs had a tough time trying to fit in. Take Akira, for example. He snores like you wouldn't believe. Or Genta. He's got a serious temper problem. And Mamoru, well, he's colorblind.
Just doesn't fit in.
Even Granny Oni. She got that name for taking me in as a kid. We're all rejects and outcasts in some way, but we don't care.
Nope. And you're awesome for it.
You want to talk about pride? Well, in our gang, we're proud to welcome anyone who's been through adversity with open arms.
I volunteered to join.
But
don't worry. The Arataki gang's already a bunch of misfits. You really think you could cramp our style?
We've dealt with the Kairagi and the people they took captive. I assume the two of you are finished talking.
Yeah. I really think both of them are innocent.
Takia, based on the findings of our investigation, I hereby announce that you are officially under arrest for forceful seizure of people and property. Please do not attempt to resist.
But you see, he was just undercover, sabotaging the gang from within.
All stolen articles will be reclaimed. That means we'll be seizing all the goods you passed on to your kin.
Ooh.
No, please don't! Without those goods, they'll...
It's all right, Takuya. Those goods never belonged to us anyway. Don't worry, I'll help take care of your kin. Now that I know the situation, I'll personally make sure they never suffer again.
Yeah.
Might want to put your grand plans on hold there. You're under arrest too, for numerous assaults on the Tenryo commission officers.
You guys brought that on yourselves. Shouldn't have, tried to take on the Arataki gang.
Oh, yeah, I guess I forgot about that.
But yeah, I kind of saw that one coming.
But no worries, I'll put my gang on the case. My boys will take good care of the Blue Oni.
And they're under arrest too for impeding an investigation.
Yeah, we've already arrested them too.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah,
That's what they get for resisting the Tenryo Commission.
Yeah, I guess it's up to you then, Traveler. could you be a pal and tell Granny Oni about the Blue Oni situation?
Yeah, we'll tell her everything. That's a chance to clean up your act. His act is perfectly clean.
Thanks. And thanks for sticking with me to the end. Once I'm out of the slammer, I'll find a way to make it all up to ya.
Maybe give me a ramen voucher and tell me where to use it.
As for you two, lending them your aid when you knew full well they were in the wrong means that the culpability extends to you too.
You better hold your horses there. I lent the man my aid, knowing full well they were not in the wrong, thank you very much. If you want to fight me on that, I will kick all your asses.
But, given your unique circumstances, and in light of the complexity of this case, we won't press charges this time.
Yeah. I'll allow you to save face if that's what you want.
Sorry for the trouble.
I'm not.
Hey, wait! Unique circumstances? Are these guys like a big deal or something?
Yeah, I mean, I'm personal friends with the Shogun. With A. I mean, I'm literally on a first-name basis with her, so... Nah, it's nothing like that.
Oh, yeah.
Also
okay.
with, you know,
cool.
Lady Guji.
Because I was gonna say, you know, like, I'm kind of a big deal myself.
You are. And also personal friends with head of the Kamisato clan. Well, not the head. I haven't actually met him yet. But, you know, the, I guess we'll call her the princess of the Kamisato clan.
Yeah, all right. See you next time. Whenever that'll be.
Oh, hey, the beetle. Two of them. What are they doing over here? That was clearly Crimson Cyclone.
Well, he's pretty. Weird. But at least he's not a bad guy.
He is absolutely not a bad guy. They better release him shortly. I will have to come and cause some real trouble for them.
I wonder which criminal mastermind just protested their innocence in court.
Hopefully our Taki Ito?
A liar by the sounds of it.
No. There she is. Granny Oni. Oh, who else is here? Oh, the parents.
Ah, yes. That does sound like my Ito.
Oh, Crimson Cyclone is back.
So, did they take Uncle Ito away?
They did. Those bastards.
Yes, they did. But don't be too upset, Daisuke. We will have the chance to see him again.
You will. That I am sure of. I call it me seeing the future from the past.
He and his gang may have acted recklessly, but the fact remains that he still helped us.
Yeah, I knew it! Uncle Ito helped us, and he's awesome!
He is awesome.
Now, don't get any ideas, Daisuke. Ito is a far cry from awesome. He still caused a lot of trouble for a lot of people.
No, he's awesome. He is very awesome.
If you ask me, I'd say he's like one of those little Oni Kabuto you kids are playing with all the time. Though he looks fierce on the outside.
That's what I was saying.
He has a kind heart. He's not a delinquent, but he'll never back down from a fight.
Yeah, he really is, just like an Oni Kabuto.
I don't really get it, but it sounds like a compliment. I can't wait for my next beetle fight with Uncle Ito.
Yeah.
Thank you, Granny, for taking care of our little boy. I hope that Ito and his friends will be released as quickly as possible.
It better be. I swear, I will have some strong words for the Tenryou Commission otherwise, and if those don't work, I'll have some strong fists for them as well.
Yes, you needn't worry. The officials in the Tenryou Commission will certainly exercise sound judgment.
It depends on where in the timeline we are. If the new guy's taken over by now, or maybe even, well, maybe Kujo-Sara. though she's exercised poor judgment in the past too, then I'll have more faith in them.
It's time we started heading back. We'll be sure to visit again soon.
But yeah, now, historically, though, the Tenryou Commission seems to make a lot of bad choices.
I'm glad that everything was resolved in the end. Things were looking quite dire, but now the future looks bright. Wonderful, wonderful. As for the Blue Oni, just leave them to me. If there's one thing an old granny like myself can do, it's caring for others.
You're a good granny.
Do you need our help?
No. Go on ahead. I'm sure you have other adventures beckoning.
Yeah, I do. Thank you, Granny Oni. I'm actually got an adventure queued up with Ito again.
Besides, once Ito is released, he'll be here to help me.
Is he always like this?
Oh, yes. And you know what? I think that's what makes him adorable. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes. He is so precious. Adorable is the right word. Like, God.
He does whatever he puts his mind to. He's sincere, brave, and determined.
Also a massive headache for Shinobu. But
back when I took him in, everyone thought I was most unusual indeed. They started calling me Granny Oni.
I'd say that's a badge of honor for you. Actually, I was thinking, though, I wonder what Shinobu's an outcast for.
But I've never been ashamed of this name. On the contrary, I'm quite proud of it. Because Ito is my pride and joy.
I like you. I like you a lot. They just leave the Oni Kabuto here? These poor guys.
A long, long time ago, in a village lost to time, there lived a Crimson Oni and a Blue Oni. They were the best of friends.
Duh.
The Crimson Oni wanted to be friends with the humans, so the Blue Oni played the role of the naughty kid. And then he left. After a long time, the Crimson Oni was living happily with the humans, but in his heart, he wanted to bring the Blue Oni back home. The Crimson Oni didn't know where to find the Blue Oni. His search took him up the highest mountains and across the widest rivers. He found many traces of the Blue Oni, but the more he found, the clearer it became. The Blue Oni was hiding on purpose.
It's a really sad story.
So just as the Blue Oni had once done, the Crimson Oni left him a letter.
Dear Owl, I've made lots of human friends now, and I want to have a big party for everyone. I want all my friends to be there. That means you too, Owl. If you don't want to meet me, you can just watch from a distance.
The Blue Oni snuck back to the village and hid in the shadows. He saw the great feast and roaring fire and longed to join in. But though his stomach rumbled, the Blue Oni remembered the oath of old and kept his distance. Suddenly, he jumped. The Crimson Oni was right behind him.
That's definitely Ito, yeah.
Hey, you're finally back. Come on, I'll introduce you. It's time everyone met my best friend.
I love that. That's a much happier ending to the Blue Oni, Red Oni story.
Remember that pit at the bottom of the chasm?
Yeah?
You know, the one that the giant pillar smashed into.
Yeah?
Paimon took a quick peek before we left last time. There was some kind of light coming from inside.
Yeah?
Don't you think that's a little strange?
Sure. What does this have to do with Ito?
You've been wondering about that too, huh? Now that we have some time on our hands, let's go and take another look.
Okay, I guess. Is that World Quest? Or, I mean, is that like a Trailblaze? Or Archon Quest? Or is that for the event? We have something down at the bottom of the chasm still. In addition to, you know, meeting up with Dainsley. Cool.